Alright guys, welcome to another edition of Gaming Night. I already filmed this recording partially. And so anyways, I got a package from Asmodee, North America. And I'm going to apologize because I got up to getting up to a part in my computer, sort of decided to do an update and crashed the software after I got to a certain point, and I was unable to salvage the files here. So anyways, I got Stuffed Fables, an adventure board game. It's the front of the, I love the artwork of this. You got Flops, Stitch, Theodora, Lumpy, Piggle, Lionel, and then you got Crepitus, I guess, in evil form, and then some other Moon. That might be another important character. In the back of the box here we have Stuffed Fables, an adventure book game. Daring adventures in a daunting world of nightmares. Sworn to protect the little girl that loves them, a group of stuffed toys has been drawn into the fall, an otherworldly, fantastic realm ruled by the Lord of Nightmares. Stuffed Fables is an adventure game in which players take on the roles of brave stuffies seeking to save the child they love from a scheming evil mastermind. Players roll and assign color-coded dice to perform a wide variety of actions, from daring melee attacks to desperate leaps across chasms. All of the actions take place in the unique storybook, a book that acts as your rules, reference, story guide, and game board all in one. Stuffed Fables delivers an exciting narrative adventure driven by players. Players explore a world of wonder and danger, unlocking unique discoveries as they interact with the story. Stuffed Fables is ideal for families as well as groups of adults who haven't forgotten their childlike wonder. It's put on by Plaid Hat Games. Jerry Hawthorne, I believe, is the... And then we got a Read Me First. It says, this is the Discovery Deck. Do not rearrange or look through these cards. These cards are arranged, divided by divider cards into stories. Each story in the storybook will instruct players to collect the Discovery cards that belong to that story and set them aside as the story plays out. Players will be instructed to retrieve specific cards from the set aside cards. So, luckily I got far enough, but not too far. So, this is, like I said, all the punches are really cool. They got all kinds of different things. This is the first player marker and also bookmark for the game. These are the stuffies, hit points. These are lost card icons, star icons. I don't know what these do yet. These are hearts. These are like your experience points. And then on the back side, these are actual hit points for the bad guys, so you can differentiate hit points of your characters and bad guys and stuff like that. So you can, and then because they usually have more than one hit point, the bosses. And then this is the minion track, and then certain accomplishments you'll have to do and allocate dice to this thing. So you put all the dice here, if it says, and then like the black dice will go here for the minions. So, and then we have the rule book, which is very detailed. Really cool. I like the artwork in this a lot. And the storybook here, it's got a glossy finish to it, really nice. I love the artwork. I mean, even this right here, it's got really glossy finish there, but so yeah. And then this is the first story, the big girl bed. I'll show you there's some other pictures. I'm not going to try to spoil it too much. There's her bedroom again. There's this. All kinds of stuff. And they'll be doing different things, so I don't want to spoil too much of that. That's where the meat of the game is. Then we have the characters. You got Flops. And he's got the Agile. Use this ability after rolling dice for flops. You may re-roll one or more green dice. You must keep your second result. So all these really cool abilities. Got Lionel. Yep, Lumpy. Piggle. Stitch. Theodora. And they all got different stuff. Like, I'll read Theodora's. It's got versatile. Once per turn, when taking a turn with Theodora, you may swap one of your attribute dice for the attribute dice in the discard pool. So if you don't like, if you get a white one and you don't want a white one, you can allocate it, take another dice. I believe that color. I'm sorry, attribute dice. I'm sorry, it'd be like a yellow for a green or whatever. Because I think white isn't considered an attribute dice. But anyways, you got those characters. And then you got the different decks. And I had unfortunately, this is the part where my computer crapped on me. I was going through these. So yeah, these are the attribute dice here. And I end up getting all these packages open. And these are the item cards, backings. You got everything from wrenches, letter opener, plastic helmet. I mean, I love these things. It looks like at a Toy Story or something. You know, stuff you can find around the house. Teapot. It's really cool artwork. I love the reference cards, and they tell you the playing turn order. Really good, well done. And then you have the status effect cards symbol here. You can get worried, scorched, doesn't sound too good. Soggy doesn't sound good either. In fact, none of these, any of these. So there's a whole bunch of status effects. And then there's the environmental deck for the, like if you got water in your game, it'll tell you when you use this card, so you can kind of see what certain. This one's got dark and low visibility, fire, might be windy out, hiding spaces. So they do a lot of really cool stuff with that. And then this is the sleeping deck. So you know, she might be sleeping right now. Everything's got a really glossy finish to it. Then there's the restless, and these cards all have an impact on the game on some of the chapters. This one you don't want waking, so when she wakes up, there might be a bullet point. Well, when this card is drawn, you'll do this in the storybook, and it'll also impact the ending that you have. I'm trying to figure out what I did with these. These are the cards they tell you not to look at, and that's why I put them aside. But they have a reference card here of what there's in here, so you can sort them back in there. And these are ones you're not going to be able to look at because they're going to probably have like new monsters. And this is the minion deck. So I can show you some of these because you got the Crawly. These are the more common enemy in the game, and that's probably the only one I'm really going to show you the card for. There's different Crawlies in here, but see if I can get a good focus on the card. The glare. I don't know. Got a little glare. But anyways, there's that. And then these are the lost cards, and you'll get choices in the game. So this one says, the princess doll waves you over, gesturing behind her back. You edged around her only to see she had a pull string there that would make her talk. Choice: do you pull the string on her, or pull a string, or take time to tie the string to her hand so she can talk on her own? And depending on what choices you make, it'll affect the outcome, which is of the card. And sometimes the outcome could add a bad thing on the game to hinder you, or not, or could help you. So your choices are very important. So I do apologize for having to record this all over again. And then we have the buttons. This analysis where I got some of the stuff out. And they're all a random assortment. I got a whole bunch of yellow, a couple pinks, and things like that. It's really cool. They're real plastic buttons. Adds a real nice aesthetic to it, and a nice to the theme already that you're playing with toys stuff, and so it's kind of really cool. And then we have the dice, which like I said, I took all the. So you got the stuffing dice, which is how you get hit points. These are the purple, which are actually pink for the color blindness aspect. And then you also got the red die, which are orange. So so you can differentiate the two colors. So some people might have a problem with the different colored dice for those two colors, but I like the fact that they went that extra mile to allow for colorblind gamers. It's really tough for them, a lot of games. And then then we also got the cool miniatures. Okay, haven't seen what we got here yet, so at least we got a nice assortment of miniatures. I'm gonna go through these. Oh, really cool miniatures. And I'll talk about show you all of them, at least one of each, because some of them got multiple. We'll start with the heroes. Why not? So we got Lumpy here. I mean, the detail is amazing on that. So it's really cool. So there's Lumpy. There's Piggle. And everything in here is really detailed and everything. We got Flops. So and then we have Lionel. I don't know if the details is going to show or not, but I mean, should, but I mean, just whether or not the glare or whatever is not. But whether or not you can see that. Hold it up to the camera. Focus! Anyways, detail's really good on these. And we got Stitch. So whether or not you can see all the detail or not, it's just absolutely great detail. So if you painted these they really stand out really well. And then we got Theodora. think that's about it. And these are the crawlies. They kind of remind me of Sid's demented toys from Toy Story. They're really creepy looking. And then we have the Dark Hearts. And we got the mongrels. These are like little servant robot dogs of Crepitus. And then we got Knuckles. It's got a nice butcher knife, and he's all stitched up like from looks like other stuffies body parts. He's beefed up. And then we got some kind of robot here that looks like a security robot maybe. Kind of almost got a Silent Hill feel to it or something. I mean, wow, the detail on this is like the joints, everything, the rivets. And we have Crepitus here, the Nightmare. I mean, he's just really wicked looking. Detail in his robes, his hat, face, everything. To the details of the bones and his fingers. Oh my gosh. Then we I have no idea what this is. It's a scientist of some sort or evil doctor or something. Probably evil character, most likely. Henchman of Dr. Crepitus or something. You don't want to mess with him, probably. And then I don't know what this character is. It could be could be the girl in the game, or some evil other character that we don't know about. We have no idea or it could be a possessed person. We don't really know much detail on that. That's kept secret too as well. I'm sure it'll turn up in the. But what I like about the game is they all have different bases. So when you have two of the same creature in there, if they're not painted, you can tell which one you need to activate. So if you didn't, this shows the one you need to activate now. You activate that one, and then you did it. See, they're all color circle based and their bases, so you can tell. And so that's everything in the game. So yeah, I really like the detail in this. I'm going to sleeve these cards, and then I'll tomorrow sometime I'll be doing a live stream. It's a shame I didn't. The coolest thing is you guys didn't have to worry about seeing me struggle getting these cards out, but I like the fact they tell you all the little detail, like the dice, what color they are, and the turn orders. It's really nice, and the items are just really cool. I mean, cool. Got a letter opener. And let's see, frisbee. I mean, you can really tell all this stuff is like you could find outside or make yourself. It's like all makeshift stuff, so it's like really got that child feel to it. Like, so I'm eventually probably gonna get rid of the insert. And store all my stuff in a container or a plano box or something. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing a live stream. I'll probably have a teaser video to accompany before I do the live stream, so that you guys can plan your day if you want to watch the live stream or just watch it after it's done. I'm planning on, hopefully, if you guys got any how YouTube works, if I got to do anything special when I'm streaming on YouTube, but I want to at least have it to where you guys can do live chat with me, and if there's choices in the game, I'll let you guys make some of the important choices, so it's kind of like give you guys a chance to interact, and maybe I'll so that way when I play it with my group, I might not see the same stuff that you guys have witnessed, because the game's got a lot of replayability just because of the those lost cards, and different outcomes could happen. So yeah, that's it. So once again, thanks for watching. I do apologize for having to kind of reshoot this.